Well, Taron, it's lovely to meet you, first of all.
Likewise.
This movie, right, the audition process, I believe you had to audition for this, but not only a normal audition, you had to sing in it. Like,
I know, yeah.
but one of the biggest surprises I think a lot of people are going to find this movie is you have an amazing voice. So were you daunted at all that you had to sing on for an audition for this, or was that just like...
I mean, to an extent, but I'm also an insufferable attention seeker. So, you know, there's also a kind of spring in your step going in because I do love to sing, and I kind of inflict that love of singing on anyone who has any sort of relationship with me. So in one sense it was nerve-wracking, but because I really wanted to do it, not because I'm particularly daunted by singing, because I do genuinely really enjoy it.
So I assume it was important when you're looking at the script, what songs do I get to sing in this movie? Because you're singing, like, you're Sam Smith and there's some John Legend, like, you're not singing anybody.
No, and I mean, I'm also not going to claim that I sing it anywhere near as well as those guys.
You're very, very good.
Thank you, that's very kind. But they're amazing, amazing songs I get to sing. I really, you know, I'm possibly one of the most spoiled actors in the film in terms of the songs I get to sing.
And the cast in this is unbelievable, but of course it's an animated movie, so these are usually, you're on your own, right? So when did you get to meet the Matthew McConaughey and Reese Witherspoon and Scarlett Johansson, or did you?
On the red carpet in Toronto in September. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of the other actors in the film have crossed each other's paths in showbiz in Hollywood, but you know, I don't really live in showbiz in Hollywood, so I'd not met any of them. So it was kind of overwhelming and scary, but it's also sort of fun because, you know, I guess you know, making a live action film, you sort of have a sense of how it's going to be. You don't know. Yeah. With this, it's a total mystery, and that's quite exciting to see what all of these other actors have done for the first time, as well as what all these other amazing designers and animators and other people have done.
It must be, yeah. And of course, Kingsman, the sequel of that, you've done that again with Colin Firth. Is Colin Firth now a friend to you? Like, talking about all these big names a second ago, it's like you don't do the whole LA thing you said, but you must have loads of showbiz friends now.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I know people who work in showbiz.
Yeah.
I don't really. But yes, Colin is a friend, but he's not under showbiz friends in my phone book, if you know what I mean. I don't have different sections. I do count him amongst my friends, but you know, I count the guy who runs the local pub amongst my friends as well.
But he must be a fun guy to work with, I'm assuming. And do you learn?
He's amazing. Yeah, he's a wonderful guy.
And do you learn off working with people like that?
Yeah, everyone. But you learn. You know, learning is what. I think I'm about to get a bit philosophical. Learning's what we do, isn't it? You know, I don't think you just learn from kind of mentor figures. You learn from everyone on a set. And yeah, Colin is one of those people.
And you're going to be Robin Hood. You're going to film that very soon.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal now.
Mad, Robin Hood.
Yeah. And I loved Robin Hood growing up. My one, I think, was Kevin Costner did it. Obviously,
that would have been mine too. Yeah.
So are you excited about this? It's like
it's very, very, very daunting because, you know, it's the first time that I'm kind of. I've done the big sort of kind of title roles I've played, I guess. I've been with Matthew Vaughn. This is the first time standing on my own 2 feet and doing it in my own right, which is kind of daunting, but I'm not thinking about it too much. I'm gonna just go and try and have fun. We've got an amazing cast. Jamie Foxx as Little John, Eve Hewson's Marion, Tim Minchin's Friar Tuck.
Is Jamie Dornan in that as well?
Jamie Dornan is Will Scarlett. And as well as the way he looks, he's possibly the nicest man on the planet.
Really? And he's Irish, you see. That's why we're
excited.
He's Irish.
I know, it makes me sick. So it's great. We're having real fun. We start in the next few days, actually.
Okay, brilliant. Well, good luck with that. But going back to this,
yes.
Obviously you can only use your voice. So it's I assume it's a completely different type of acting. Is it harder, easier?
It's hard because it's new, I guess. So one of the things you realise is that you have to be very muscular with the way you speak and enunciate and be very expressive and use lots of different, really vary the tone of it. So there's some sort of bit of fibre from my jump.
There.
A little bit of fluff. Like most of what I say. So yeah, you have to kind of be very expressive in order for it to be interesting on screen because it can feel quite muted otherwise, is what I realised.
Is it nice to be part of movies that a lot of people are saying could be big franchises? Already one with Kingsman. I mean, saying this has to have a sequel. I mean, it's already be huge. Like, is it nice to be part of these movies that are becoming megawatt? Not just the bulbs, megawatt movies.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of the big sort of franchise question is a very commercial question, I guess. And of course, it's wonderful because it means people have liked what you've done and people want to see more of it. But I try and take everything, step by step and. It's been very exciting to revisit Eggsy and Kingsman 2 and all those characters. And I mean, of course, if the opportunity was presented, it would be great to see us sing to but it's not out yet, so let's not run before we can walk.
Well, we knew you could act. Now we know you can sing, right? Are you going to surprise with a triple threat and pull some shapes at some point and do maybe a musical?
Because I can't dance.
Can you not dance?
I can't.
At least there's something you're not brilliant at. I feel a little bit better about myself, Taron.
I'm the first on the dance floor, but it's a bit dad dancing. I think I'm no Hugh Jackman, Justin Timberlake.
Which means you're human. He's actually not brilliant at everything. Listen, pleasure to talk to you, Taron. Thanks
Likewise,
a million. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.